All right, so let's take a peek at this golf swing here. I noticed no one responded back really. So I figured I'd take a peek at this. So here's what we're going to talk about. Primarily the lower half. So when we make a golf swing, we have to use the upper half, the lower half. Everything's got to work. And when you make your actual backswing, regardless of what the arms are currently doing here, you can tell from the dots on your hips and on your knees that you take that club back almost to, we'll say, left arm parallel to the ground, and you've done pretty much nothing with your legs. We need to get them to work a little bit. So the best way to get them to work, quite honestly, is we're going to get the trail leg, so the blue dots, to start to extend and allow your, well, that's not really a straight line. Let's undo that. So we're going to get a straight line here, and you're going to let that trail leg extend a little bit. It's going to get the right hip higher. In return, it's going to get that left hip lower, and your left leg and knee will start to bend and flex a little bit. That's going to allow your hips to turn and tilt a little bit. That's going to allow your shoulders to actually turn, significantly more than they are. So at the moment, you get to a certain point, you haven't rotated your hips, so you're trying to make a bigger backswing. So what do? You take your entire upper body and then you start to lean it forward. Not the greatest thing to do if we're trying to hit a golf ball that's not moving and just kind of sitting on the ground there. So I think the first thing for you is let's get the hips to turn a little bit, get the trail leg to extend, the left leg to bend and flex a little bit, pivot. Basically, that's the name of the game. So if you can think of pistons are going to sit inside their casings, or I'm not a car guy, but whatever they sit in, and they're only going to go up and down. It's going to feel like your legs are now pistons moving up and down. So that would be the number one thing I'd get you to do. Is there other stuff in your swing? Sure. But I think without the legs working, you've got zero chance of being, a significantly better golfer. So even some of these silly looking finish positions where you're really on your back foot, leaning backwards, all that stems from the fact that you don't use your lower body properly. So hopefully that helps. Give it a look. Hopefully, doing something like that, pivoting a little bit better, will make it work. Thanks.